The stomach is located in the left upper quadrant of the abdominal cavity, between the esophagus and the duodenum, the first part of the small intestine. The function of the stomach is to mechanically and chemically process ingested food. Muscular contraction of the stomach wall and secretions from cells of the mucosa contribute to this function. The lesser curvature forms the superior border of the stomach, while the greater curvature forms the inferior border. Structurally, the stomach is divided into 4 regions. The cardia is a small region at the opening of the esophagus. The fundus is a dome-shaped area superior to the cardia. The body, the largest region, is located between the fundus and the pyloric part of the stomach. And the pyloric part is the narrow terminal portion between the fundus and the duodenum. The pyloric part is subdivided into the antrum, pyloric canal, and pylorus. The pylorus connects the stomach to the duodenum. It has a thick ring of smooth muscle called the pyloric sphincter that regulates the passage of stomach contents into the duodenum. Internally, the empty stomach is characterized by longitudinal ridges known as gastric folds or rugae. These folds allow the stomach to expand as it fills. The wall of the stomach has 4 layers: the serosa, muscularis, submucosa, and mucosa. The serosa is the thin outer layer composed of connective tissue. Unlike other parts of the digestive tract, the muscularis of the stomach is composed of 3 layers of smooth muscle: an inner oblique, a middle circular, and an outer longitudinal. These muscle layers assist in mixing stomach contents with gastric secretions and move food toward the pyloric sphincter. The submucosa is a connective tissue layer that attaches the muscularis to the mucosa. It contains blood vessels, nerve fibers, and lymphatics. The mucosa is composed of a simple columnar epithelium, a connective tissue layer known as lamina propria, and a smooth muscle layer called muscularis mucosae. Surface mucus cells in the epithelium secrete mucins, a component of mucus. Gastric mucus, which includes mucins and inorganic salts, protects the stomach lining from gastric secretions such as hydrochloric acid and caustic ingested compounds. Soft drinks, for example, have a pH ranging from 4.6 to 2.5. In addition, mucus also lubricates food for movement. The mucosa is indented by gastric pits that are lined with surface mucus cells. Branched tubular gastric glands empty into the base of the gastric pits. Gastric glands are composed of 4 cell types that produce specialized secretions involved in digestion. Mucous neck cells secrete mainly mucin. Parietal cells secrete hydrochloric acid and intrinsic factor. Chief cells, which are the most numerous cell type, secrete large quantities of the enzyme pepsinogen. Enteroendocrine cells secrete hormones and paracrine messengers that regulate digestion. Replacement of these secretory cells is provided by a population of rapidly dividing stem cells.